seen tree shrinking, deforestation. Who has heard of this term? How does deforestation lead to extinction? Well, you probably have heard timber and climate change and palm oil. However, in some of our most beautiful forests, we have some of the rarest animals that are on the edge of extinction. Tree shrinking. According to a cause of tropical deforestation, cattle ranching, 40%, oil palm, small scale agriculture, 15% to 20% today. Today I would like to talk about deforestation and its major impact on our ecosystem and minimal extinction. In my presentation, I will discuss the shrinking of the forest, and then I will talk about one of the main causes for deforestation, and finally, I will explain how deforestation affects our ecosystem and suggest one way we can prevent deforestation. Deforestation in the 1950s first became a serious concern. It has been an issue since the humans began making fires hundreds of thousands of years ago. The extinction of plants and animals due to deforestation has continued for thousands of years. Brazil began cutting down and burning forests at an alarming rate. The United States went through a period of intense deforestation between the 1600s and the 1900s, but the size of it's anywhere from 3 trees to an area the size of a football field is cleared up per second. Nearly 100,000 acres of forest is cleared up per day. That is about 1,500 million trees that are cut down every single year, according to the National Geographic. Now that you know about deforestation and its shrinking of the forests, let me talk about one of the main causes for deforestation. As deforestation continues, there are many factors to blame. For my presentation, I will discuss one main cause for deforestation: humans using it for timber commercial use. According to the New York Population and Environment, deforestation and forest degradation can happen quickly, as such as when a forest is clear cut to make way for palm oil. Plantation or a new settlement. It can also happen gradually as a result of ongoing forest degradation as temperatures rise due to climate change caused by human activity. According to the Journal of Climate, the sensitivities of land surface temperatures to deforestation in changes in different biophysical factors, aerodynamic resistance, and surface resistance, and relative importance of those biophysical changes remain elusive. Now that you know about some of the causes of deforestation, let me explain their importance to our ecosystem and suggest a way that we can help prevent deforestation. Forest loss is both a cause and effect of our changing climate. Climate changing can damage our forest. For instance, by drying our tropical rainforest and increasing fire damage. And deforestation is a key contributor to human-caused climate change, according to a National Geo. Removing trees also diminishes an important carbon sink that can take up to CO2 from the atmosphere. And when trees are cut down, this cooling effect is gone, according to a Santo Filo, marking a decline in forest-dependent small mammals following habitat loss and fragmentation in an Amazon deforestation frontier. But if we start planting trees in places agriculture would make an excellent act of planting or cultivating a forest, forestation is the establishment of forest growth on areas that either had forest or lacked it naturally. As you can see, the possibilities of replanting trees would have a big impact on our ecosystem. In my presentation today, I talked about the shrinking of the trees, and I talked about some of the causes for deforestation. And finally, I explained how deforestation affects our ecosystem and suggested one way we can prevent the loss of trees. The loss of our tropical forest or any species affects our ecosystem in a very traumatic way, and suggested one way we can prevent their extinction if we plant a tree and minimize the process of climate change. Maybe we can let Mother Nature take over and minimize the process of climate change over again, and Mother Nature can begin animal species habitats in the rainforest and environment changes and help climate change by preventing deforestation. Thank you.